All right, as mentioned before the break, Kevin Pelton has a great piece up on ESPN.com about real plus minus. Just a little reminder, real plus minus is one of those all-encompassing player performance metrics. At the top, there's your usual suspects. We got LeBron, Giannis, Harden. But when you take a look at the top 10, there's a couple names on there that might surprise you. One of them, Jayson Tatum, ranking 6th overall, 4th in defensive real plus minus. Will Barton on there too, by the way.
Yeah.
Kevin, is Tatum's impact on the Celtics underrated?
I mean, I don't know. You talk to Celtics Nation, they will tell you Jayson Tatum should run for mayor of Boston.
Well,
I mean, so I don't know. They're pretty rated.
Except he will have to compete with Mayor Kemba, Mayor Jalen, all the other mayors that should come from the Celtics.
You know what's funny? When you watch him, he's so much more intuitive this year, right? Like, there's this better decision making. Like, he's got a feel. I feel like last year there was this, like,
very sure of what he's
gotta
doing.
Get my shot.
Yeah.
Right. Like, it's just, and also defensively, because one of the things that RPM does is it does help us quantify defense, which is this Bermuda Triangle. Like, we never really know who's a great defender. You see blocks and steals, that can be deceptive. A guy is gambling, but like, with Tatum, I mean, he is a guy who's essentially playing the 4 for them. And he has become a multi-positional defender. And again, just like, look at his shot creation this year. It's just so much more sensible, so much, and you know what? And he's not less aggressive. That's what's beautiful. And that was always the sense of, well, I have to be aggressive. They're smart aggressive and kind of dumb aggressive. And God, he's really intelligently aggressive right now.
Yeah, and one thing a lot of coaches tell you is let the game come to you.
Right.
He's let the game come to him, and he's picking his points. He's picking his spots. A lot of people were like, oh, working out with Kobe, was that good for him? Well, obviously it's hard to implement that one season, like into one season, the season after.
The question was Kobe trying to sabotage the Celtics as a Laker
exactly, and I tried to make it
by
way better.
planting bad ideas with Jayson Tatum's head? That was the question going around the internet.
This show's
and
so much more fun with conspiracy
very
theories.
silly.
Yes.
But yes, no, to your point, look, we all know what the problem was last year, right? And it was not a person, by the way. I'm not making that point. The problem was they had too many guys there who were all trying to do the same thing. Danny Ainge has come out on our show and said it. Brad Stevens has come out and said it, that they did not organize the roster in a way to have the locker room and the guys on the court and the chemistry and the shots and everything else have success. And they feel they are much better in that department now. And you can see it in Jayson Tatum's play.
Yeah, and why do they have better chemistry? I really like Kemba Walker, just because I've always told people, he's like that perfect Boston fusion of Isaiah Thomas, that small, undersized scoring ability, and Kyrie, able to take over games and also finish well at the rim, given his size, just that clutch factor also. He's had experience in Charlotte with that. He's a good fusion Kemba, but he also is a good complement to Jayson Tatum offensively. He knows when to get him the ball. Kemba is good at making reads. He's not going to take the shot because I know I can make it. He's going to make sure you get the best shot available, and that helps Jayson. Also, defensively, we see his defensive numbers are better. Defensively, I like Jaylen Brown too. I think this is a guy that's athletic, and he's starting to tap into his body. You know what I mean? Like, he's being able to be explosive in transition, and just he's finishing better than he was. All of them look way more comfortable, period. But offensively, I like the Kemba and Jayson, and then I like the defensively Jalen and Jayson. So he has a comfortability that is really enjoyable for him, and he can just play his game and let the game come to him.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For highlights and analysis, check out the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, check out ESPN+.